And now, for your delectation,
What's that flag?
would like to present
Old Man Logan! Yeah!
Here now, Books Unplugged. Books Unplugged. Adaptation for your delectation. Now, Books Unplugged. Here with Ed and Dan. Books Unplugged. Page to screen and in between. Books Unplugged. Which would you destroy?
Hi, I'm Ed,
I'm Dan.
and welcome yet again to another episode of Books
Books
Unplugged,
Unplugged.
where we take a book that has had a movie turned into it and discuss the two and make an ultimate decision on which one we
destroy.
feel is, which one we think should be destroyed.
Yeah.
Even
This
if
one is, we're starting not really a book, it's a comic book.
it's a graphic novel. It's our first.
If you want to sound more adult.
into graphic novels.
Graphic novel.
Dan and I don't really read graphic novels, so we kind of wanted to pick one and ask for recommendations on Twitter, and got a recommendation to do Logan, which is loosely
Old Man
based.
Logan, or
It's called Logan.
Logan,
The
okay.
movie's Logan, and the comic book the graphic novel that it's loosely based on is Old Man Logan.
Yeah.
More the character is kind of based on that. So essentially, to summarize both, which is a challenge in this case, Logan, who is Wolverine, is kind of older and kind of struggling to get out, or has gotten out of superheroing, and is pulled back into it reluctantly.
I'll be right back.
Books, I need them unplugged, baby. Books, I need them unplugged now.
Yeah, my major love is the arc is pretty nice in the movie. I like, from kind of, he goes from kind of damaged to being like saved by saving. He has to help kind of reluctantly, and he ends up kind of a better person for it. I like the arc. I think that arc is nice.
Yeah, my major love is very similar. It's this idea of this aged, defeated superhero who has been like forgotten about,
And
and
he's kind of damaged.
and he's damaged, and I like that aspect of it. You usually don't get too many superhero stories focusing on the old aged.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool.
I guess maybe there are other comic books that
we're-
do, but we wouldn't know about
We're
it.
not big comic book guys, so what's with this cat?
That's my little kitty. How about a major hate? Did you have a major hate?
It's because I don't read a lot of comic books, and I kind of read this one in a vacuum. There's a lot of, for lack of a better term, reference to the canon, right? Like, it's just other characters, other things that kind of come back into the thing. And I felt like, in order to truly understand the plot and everything, I would have to like read all this other stuff, which is probably why they do it, I guess, to get you to read more. But I didn't.
I hear what you're saying. For me, it was very similar. It was kind of like reading, like the Bible. I haven't really read the Bible, but I know about a bunch of the other characters because I've seen some of those movies, like, that are out there, those religious movies. And so, going through the comic book, I'm like, oh yeah, the guy with the green cape and the fishbowl over his head. I don't know his name, but I've seen him in something else.
He's been other places.
Yeah.
That's very funny. If they made the Bible into a graphic novel, I might read it.
Might become a Christian or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
I might. I'd probably.
My major hate was for the movie, and that was the fact that none of those other kids that had to like meet at that Magic Mountain place had trouble getting there. Only the little girl with the nurse had people chasing her and stuff like that. All the other kids, boop, 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 they hopped on a bus, the number 2, took it to South Dakota.
Yeah, I didn't consider that.
Lead round, let's put a Wolverine clock right up above us. Ching ching!
It's so cool. So I'm going to start. The art is fantastic. I love the art.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
books.
that was great.
Really, really cool. It was really nice to kind of like put those things together and kind of see what they did in the movie that was similar. Really, fantastic art.
Yeah, the look of the Wolverine Logan character was really cool.
Yeah, really cool.
I loved the spider buggy in the comic book. I have no clue if the spider buggy is an actual thing and other things, but it was like him and the bow and arrow guy jump in the spider buggy
What's
to go
the
on.
arrow guy's name? Was it Bullseye or something?
I forget, but he was always the guy who's like has no superpowers, but he has
You're
a bow
gonna
and
have to
arrow.
forgive us if you're here because you're a comic book fan. Just please,
Please just give us
we
a
don't
little
know.
room.
We're just fools. We know that it's cool, but
Yeah.
or whatever. But we don't understand.
Right.
So, I like that the kids are treated with honor in the movie. I like that.
Oh,
I like the kids.
Okay.
I think the kids are cool.
Yeah.
Not so much in the book.
In the book.
The kids.
Oh, Hulk's kids or
Yeah. Not
or Logan's kids. Logan's kids are depicted as just regular teenagers or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lame.
I loved in the comic book the redneck Hulk family.
Yeah.
That was just great. This is like
Yeah, I
they
didn't know
had-
that the Hulk was a redneck.
Right, yeah.
Who'd have thunk?
Who would have thunk it? They're just redneck,
fun.
bad landlords or whatever.
In my copy of the comic book, there was this isn't a love or a hate, I guess, but I don't really understand. There was a couple black pages,
Oh yeah?
like just blacked out.
Huh.
I didn't understand why. I mean, did I get a broken version? Was my book broken?
Redacted. I don't
I
know.
love the phrase "pop the claws." Pop your claws.
Oh yeah, he doesn't want to do it. I'm not doing it.
I'm not gonna pop the claws. It's cool.
Yeah. I love the idea that Red Skull wears the costumes of all the defeated superheroes. He just puts them on, walking around with Captain America's hat on or whatever.
Yeah,
mask
it
and
was
stuff.
cool. It
Yeah.
was cool.
I thought that was great.
Books Unplugged. Adaptation for your delectation now.
Oh well, I don't know how was it in the book? How do you want to?
I'm just gonna ask you some questions. Was the girl in the book?
The girl? No, no.
Was the serum in the book?
the serum? No, there was
Yes.
no serum.
Yes, there was serum.
The serum?
Yeah, the context was different.
Oh, okay.
Does Logan take any serum in the?
Oh, I don't think so.
He doesn't.
No.
The serum is in the book, but he doesn't take any.
Okay. All right.
You know,
Yeah.
just saying. I mean, I've tried to find things that were similar.
Uh-huh.
Do you have anything for me? Do you have any questions?
No, I didn't really have
How
anything.
about the cross country travel?
Well, I guess it was their plan in the movie to do a travel to the
They
boat,
did.
which was kind of similar to
Kinda.
Big Trouble in Little China's. That guy's dream was to get a boat, or no, Romancing the Stone was to get. He was going
yeah.
to save him enough to get a sailboat.
Is that based on a book?
I don't know. We should find out though.
We'll find out. Yeah. I like that movie.
Yeah.
I got the how about the hellscape world?
The Hellscape world. That was not.
Not really.
No.
Not really.
No.
The 40-year gap in mutant reproduction. That's in the movie. Yeah.
Was it?
It's in the book. Yeah. Yeah, there's like
Oh, is that what happened? Like, no, it's like, because, well, I guess in both the movie and the book, all the other superheroes are supposed to be gone, or?
Yeah, they're both kind of, it's
There
kind
was
of
a
like
war, but
I don't know about
everything
40-year
was-
gap, but there's
Everything
like
wasn't, it didn't go apocalyptic like in
yeah,
the
but
movie.
there's a whole other thing where they think that Wolverine, like, betrayed him in some way, right?
Yeah.
But he didn't because, Hugh Jackman wouldn't do that.
No, he would not.
Would not do that.
No.
Here now, Books Unplugged.
There's not much of a what were they thinking that we could do, but I did have some notes in
Let's hear him.
connection to that.
Tell me.
One was based on Logan, and again, not being a big comic book person.
They already know.
Maybe they might know, but so he's lived for a long time. He's been around since like the Civil War times or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, because he could, like, his body regenerates and stuff, But so for someone who's lived a long time, he doesn't seem to really have his shit together. He hasn't really figured out like how to connect with other people on a personal level, or any of those things that a normal person kind of goes out and trying to figures out what's the important things.
It's like his body regenerates, but his heart doesn't. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Yeah.
It's touching, isn't it?
That's pretty good.
Books de boing, booking de boing, and books de boing.
There's something I have that should have been there in the movie is that there's in the comic book, and not so much, maybe a little in the movie, there's this overarching sense of justice. They killed Nazis and rednecks, right?
Yeah.
I liked it when they killed the Nazis.
I was surprised of that too, where it's like, again, We're all the way in the future, the apocalyptic time, and the Nazis are still causing problems.
I know.
But my other question was, why did Red Skull need the Nazis' help? It seems like he could have just done it. He didn't need the Nazis.
Maybe he wanted them. Maybe
he liked
he
it?
didn't need the Nazis. He wanted the Nazis.
That's why he's such an evil guy.
Yeah. You got
He's
to
like,
be
ooh,
evil
look
to
at these
like,
Nazis. These are friends of mine.
you know what I want in my life? Some superfluous Nazis.
Yeah.
I don't need them. I just like them around.
Ah.
Yeah. That's it. That's an evil character. So yeah, I think maybe some Nazis in the movie.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell that he was evil because he only had a red skull.
That's the only way.
He needed something to make sure people knew how evil he was.
Because he could have just been getting ready for Halloween, dressing up in like the old Superman hero costumes that he had, you know.
He just couldn't choose.
He just couldn't choose.
Books Unplugged. Which would you destroy?
I liked both of these pieces really. I thought they were cool. And we have to choose one to destroy, which is kind of hard because not being a comic book fan, I choose.
Which would you shred with your anti-anium claws?
I'm gonna shred the book, the comic book, because mainly because I kind of feel like I have in a bubble. I need more information.
Yeah.
Whereas the movie is self-contained. You can watch it. You don't have to know anything, and you watch it. The book, you kind of there's that other guy, the bow and arrow guy. What is his name?
Oh, I had it here. Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. Sorry.
I see. I even wrote it down.
Yeah, Hawkeye. Yeah, Hawkeye, and you've got like his kid, right? And
Oh
you've
yeah.
got
His kid was Spider Girl or something like that. But-
and she did something wrong. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I am going to destroy the movie. I'm going to
Are
keep
you?
the
You're going
comic.
to keep the comic book.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought the drawing and the drawings were great, and I think I felt the story was better than the Logan story.
You're afraid of comic book people criticizing you, aren't you?
Also, I never read a story where someone to kill the Incredible Hulk guy.
That was cool.
He's like beats him up. He's getting beaten up and then finally he just died. Like the Hulk eats him.
Yeah.
He just eats Logan, and then Logan just claws himself out of the Incredible Hulk and just destroys him. And like the way that the panels that they had, that was just brilliant. I was just
awesome.
like, oh, I had never seen that before. That was one of the main reasons.
Just for that alone. And
the
redneck Hulk family was cool. There's a lot of cool parts of that graphic novel. But we both had fun reading it, so there it is. Have a great, lovely day. Join us for our next episodes coming up in probably a week or something like that.
Go call your mom, see what she's up to, and listen to what she has to say. And don't watch so much YouTube.
Ed and Dan would like to thank you for joining them on Books Unplugged, page to screen and all that's in between. If you like the vibe, please like and subscribe.
Like lazy and letting the boss walk over and stuff. He's like, come on. The movie.
The movie, yeah, it's a great book.
This book is awesome. It's a good movie.
It's an okay movie.
It's a good movie. I mean, you're probably not going to read it anyways. He's laying there, slowly dying.
He doesn't positively describe anything.
Dubba-dubba-dubba.